You know what makes my giblets jiggle? Hitting a new PR in the gym. When you slap these bitches on and the weight actually goes up, ooh boy, I feel great, like a newly lubed engine. But working up to that PR weight takes a lot of time, and it all starts with that one step. I mean, we all gotta start from somewhere. Luffy was a little monkeyling before becoming what he is now. Naruto only had to figure out he was basically Ninja Jesus. And Deku had to train hard before becoming a corporate slave. And with the ever-growing popularity of anime and manga in the Western Hemisphere and new success stories coming down the pipeline like Michael B. Jordan, Elon Musk, and
LeBron, my sweet glorious King LeBron.
These are the heights of physical human performance, and it's all thanks to one thing. Wait, hold on, dumbass. I can hear you say, who the hell are you, and why should I listen to what you have to say about
My King Buckley?
that? Is a great question. I remember my first time really watching an anime, curled up on my bed at night watching from a legal website, and that was Attack on Titan. I remember waking up tired as shit for school the next day because I spent too many hours a night watching an orphan get revenge against monsters that ate his mom. Now, I've watched anime before, mainly what was airing on TV around where I was growing up. And the three that I remember specifically sitting down and watching was Naruto, Fairy Tail, and Dragon Ball. But I only really remember watching these shows after being dropped in the middle of an episode, in the middle of an arc. So I just got up and played Stickman Flash games with my cousins on the computer. So I'll only really count watching my first anime as Attack on Titan around 2015 to 2016-ish. And oh my god! I was hooked from the very beginning. Everything from Aaron's motivations, the world, the story, and the music. Oh my god, do you hear this shit? And when I first saw Aaron transform into the Attack Titan, I was like, oh yeah, I want to be built like that. So I did what every motivated little zoomer would do in that situation. Watch 10-minute ab guide videos. Now, I'll be honest, I was pretty skinny fat as a kid. And if you don't know what skinny fat is, Healthline describes it as having a high percentage of body fat with a low amount of muscle. I look like a goddamn grape on top of toothpicks. And pair that with some glasses and a lack of female interaction, and you can just tell. You can just tell that I played a lot of League.
Stop! What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
By watching this, I mean, come on, that shit is hype. So after enough mental delusion, I stepped into the goddamn Planet Fitness. That's right, baby. I started from the trenches. But that's only the first step. Now imagine if shonen protagonist number 1A never took the first step to become Pirate King Hokage, Wizard King, Pokemon Master, and the best volleyball player in the world. Well, they would probably end up something like the main character from Rent-A-Girlfriend. I hate this goddamn anime. But I finished watching it. A character in a story always starts with that first step, no matter how little it is in the grand context of the series. This anime feels like it's taking its first step again, and 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 again. And I heard it doesn't even get better in the manga. The overarching goal of a character is one reason that drives them to take that first step. So what was my end goal? Well, these ladies can't possibly protect themselves. So what does this guy, and this guy have in common? Go on, I'll give you time to think. That's right! They wanted to make something more of themselves. Chase a dream inspired by the motivation to change something in their life. This guy, nothing. Useless. And as an insecure ass little kid, that feeling lay pretty heavy on me. Especially taking that first step to become more, and the uselessness. That stereotypical, I'm gonna be the strongest ass goal of most shonen protagonists. And after consuming so much shonen brain rot, I was eventually gaslighted by Japanese media for little kids, kicking off a lifelong dream of getting jacked. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable, according to Socrates, according to Goodreads, according to Google. But learning how to start working out is difficult, and honestly, I did a lot of dumb shit in the gym that probably held me back for years. But learning from those experiences ultimately helped me over time. I mean, take Ichigo. This guy got his ass beat like 7 times, and then trained after every single ass whooping, and then learned that he was a group project of ethnicities, manga spoilers, before finally feeling like he was strong enough to protect everyone that he loved. Progress is never linear, and to prove that point, here's an objectively correct graph, in my opinion, to back it up. So now you're thinking, great, I got my first workout in, and I got my Crunchyroll subscription, so what gives? Stop! What would happen if shonen protagonist number 1A gave up after getting his ass beat before finishing arc number 1? What if Steve Jobs and Apple believed a doubt when they revealed the first iPhone? What if Caesar never thought to be little? That shit would be lame as hell! But staying consistent at anything is hard. There's no denying that. School, work, relationships, whatever it is. Life comes in you hard and fast, like a jet. God damn! That shit is hard! Honestly, hearing generic motivational anime edits is my shit. Best pre-workout ever, gets me rock hard motivated. And motivation at least helps a bit with consistency, and especially when you're just getting started.
Taking it from the top, what are the things that you see when it comes to training for muscle growth that are the biggest mistakes people make?
Thinking all that time in the gym will get you laid. And Chris, let me tell you from a personal story, it just doesn't work. Nothing works. Hell, on a serious note, if I had to be scientific about it and explain the biggest source of variance in not growing muscle over, let's say, a timeline of about a year, which is a realistic amount of time for like people who haven't seen you in a year to be like, holy crap. It has to be consistency. Because if you just go to the gym and scream a lot and do crappy technique, crappy volumes and crappy loads and do a lot wrong, but you have a requisite intensity that's anywhere north of reading the newspaper, and you just show up multiple times a week over and over, you're going to get some results.
That was Dr. Mike Ijutel from Chris Williamson's Modern Wisdom podcast. Very good podcast, 10 out of 10. Thank you, Mikey Chan and Chrissy Poo. But consistency is notoriously difficult, as I said. Like me promising myself to stay away from that sweet, heavy cream. But even through all the lactose, my motherfucking goat, Monkey D. Luffy, can't be stopped from being the Pirate King. And if there's one anime to teach you about consistency, it's motherfucking One Piece, baby. Over 2 decades of pure peak most of the time. And if you didn't know, Luffy is Brazilian, according to my beautiful goat, Eiichiro Oda. And Brazilians are highly likely to be lactose intolerant, according to this article. It even has a DOI. That's how you know it's good. And this little freedom condom never let himself get stopped by little milk. And this much there would take me out like a,
Okay, so I just shitted my pants on God.
So what? What's the point? I mean, should I be using
Cartoons.
to inspire change in my life? Bitch! No, motherfucker. But you could. You could use anything in your life, really, to inspire some other aspect in your life. Let me explain. Want to try streaming because you have a streamer in mind that you really like? Or you want to try make films because you watch a lot of movies? Or you just want to be more financially free? by taking your savings and putting it all on black, baby. Let's go. This is a joke. This is a joke. I do not condone gambling. This is a joke. YouTube, please. It's my first video. Please, please. Don't send a hitman, please. What I'm trying to say is that I was just a simple weeb-ass kid. No bitches, no money, and way too much time on his hands. So naturally, I started gaming and watching anime. And for me, it was Aaron picking up that big-ass rock and plugging that tight little Wallace. It certainly doesn't have to be anime if you're a well-adjusted non-weeb with proper life experiences to draw from. So shout out to all the Japanese animation studio slave workers for giving me all the motivation in the world and for making great stories for everyone to enjoy. And you, come here, motherfucker. Whatever you want to do in your life, look around and find inspiration to start it, or to find motivation to keep going for whatever goals you have set for yourself. I know everyone is a little different. We all get dealt a different hand in life. I would honestly consider myself extremely privileged to have started on things while I had a lot of time and energy. But take things little by little. Beautiful shit around you like that 150 car parking Walmart down the road wasn't built in a day. If you like this video, hit that like button, rub some baby oil on it and give it a deep massage. If you didn't, fuck you. And click this next video for when I eventually upload again. Okay, that's it. Okay, bye-bye. Subscribe.